G'day, I'm Warwick Schiller, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about something I've been talking about quite a bit lately at clinics and on social media, is when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. And today I'm going to show you a small clip from a horse expo in New Zealand with I think it was a little eventing horse that they were having some problems with. He's pushy, he has separation anxiety, he has a number of different issues that we don't really cover in this clip. But in this clip, I've asked him to do something and he doesn't do what I ask him to do. And the thing I want you to think about in this case, and it'll all be revealed in this clip, but I want you to think about, is your horse not doing what you want, or is he trying to do something? And so it's a difference between, instead of thinking your horse is not doing what you want, maybe he could be trying, and you just got to wait for him to try the right thing so you can reward it. But take a look at this clip and it'll explain what I mean. That way. Okay? So I'm going to ask him to go. That's my first thing. Then I'm going to bring my energy up. That's my second thing. Then I'm going to bring my flag in. That's my third thing. I'm going to ask him to go. And now, okay, let's talk about this. Okay? See, he's moving, and I'm asking him to go, and he's moving. There we go. I'm not going to increase my ask. I'm not going to increase my ask. And the reason I wouldn't increase my ask, because he was putting as much energy into what I wanted as I wanted. He just wasn't doing what I wanted. Okay? So I'm going to try it again. So I'm going to ask him to go. Then I'm going to bring my energy up a bit, step towards him. If he does, I'm going to say, can you go? Once again, we have the backup. I'm just going to, can you go? 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 That's not it. 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 That's not. That'll do. Now, is it exactly what I wanted? No. But did you notice he didn't do the same thing the whole time then? He said, I'm going to back up for a while. That's not working. Let me try this one. How long do you do that for? Not very long. That's not working. Then he started backing up again. There's two ways you can look at that. He's not doing what I want. He's still not doing what I want. He's still not doing what I want. I didn't look at it that way. I went, okay, he's trying something. Well, he found that didn't work. Now he's trying something else. This is great. This horse is a thinker. He is trying. So instead of thinking he's not trying, and he's not doing what I want, I was thinking, this is great. He's trying things. There's only so many things he can try before he happens upon the one I want him to do. Does that make sense there? So at the beginning I said, I want to talk a bit about when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. So this horse just backed up, poured the ground, backed up. And you could look at those three little things as bad or good. I chose to look at him as good. He's like, hey, he's trying something, very cool. And I actually wanted him to yield away from me and go that way. He kind of brushed by me when he went, but it was something along the lines of what I wanted, wasn't it? So I'm going to go, hey, that's great. So I'm going to ask him to go that way again. After he licks and chews here. So I'm just going to ask him to go, step in here, use my flag like this, and he. So how many times did he look for the answer that time? He stood there and he goes, hang on, let me replay it back. Backwards doesn't working. I've tried that. I've tried stomping the ground. I've tried going backwards again. They didn't work. But I seem to recall it was over here somewhere. So notice that time, the first thing he did was the thing that I rewarded him for before. Okay? And I don't know if that's really what happens, but let's say he just stood there and went, let me think about all the options I've got. I know what doesn't work. That one doesn't work. That one doesn't work. And the back, oh, it's over here. So I've heard a saying one time, the last thing they do is the first thing they remember. Okay? The last thing they do. So horses don't learn from pressure, they learn from the release of the pressure. I put pressure on him before and he went backwards. That didn't make it go away. That didn't make it go away. What about that? And then he went here and it went away. So right then when I asked him to go, he's kind of like, okay, what was the last thing I did? How do I get out of this? Oh, yeah, it's over here. So I'm just going to ask him to go again, see what happens. So I'm going to ask, step in here, start. And do you see what he already did already? He just shifted his weight, like he got ready to go that way. I haven't really got him over there yet, but the first thing he didn't think was, I don't want to do that. I'm going to ask him again. I'm going to step in here, wave this flag right here, and now he stepped towards me. What I'm going to do this time is keep going till he moves a bit further away from me. Does that make sense? Like, remember I said before, he moved over, but he kind of did a brush by of me. He kind of half ran over me. I didn't really care about it that time because he tried all the wrong things and that was closer to the right thing. That time, the first thing he did was closer to the right thing. And I said, no, I want a bit more of the right thing. Does that make sense there? So